let me just say that I'm very happy that all of you agreed with me about the seesaw effect in your own way. You're all either posting the word seesaw effect or you said that it was very difficult. Some people talking about the Japanese translation. Apparently it's easier in Japanese. That would make sense. But hello baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Danganronpa V3. We're starting to believe that it might be Kiyo, and someone pointed out that Miyu got it right when it came to Karumi last time, so maybe it's right that Kiyo is the one that did it this time. I'm kind of in the belief that it is Kiyo now.
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
He just completely... I don't think... Okay, Tenko was how... Okay, hold on a second. And this is not me like... I understand that like any type of weight would lift someone up. And this is not me making fun of Tenko's weight, because the weight doesn't matter whatsoever. But if you look at Tenko, who died... where is she? She was 115 pounds. But if you look at 86 pounds, that's a 40 pound weight difference. You know, it'd be very difficult for her to do this. But, and again, I don't think this is going to come up with the weight difference, because leverage matters too. He's 143 pounds. He's bigger than Tenko because of his height, because he's 6'2". He probably could have done it a little bit easier.
Why her? Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
For real?
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Wait, are we gonna say that she was like, she was the one who chose the room?
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
I don't know.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? The middle room. The room is always best for stuff like this.
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
Yeah, but I don't think that's enough to condemn her.
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kiyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Our
Jesus
culprit,
Christ.
Himiko, prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time.
Is it because she thought she... Like, I guess you could say, like, oh, she thought she killed Angie.
Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it. Then, she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
Who knows?
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko.
I'm
right?
like, again, I'm not sold on anything yet at all.
Kill Tenko? I killed Tenko?
Himiko? What's wrong, Himiko?
It's true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea. But does that mean that Himiko really killed Tenko? No. Would something like that really happen? Something so cruel? What are we doing? Oh, that's so weird because like the intermission, like I feel like came very late this time. It's a longer trial for sure. I actually do want to save, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sold on the Himiko thing. I'm really not. I'm more sold on the Kiyo thing. It makes more sense if it was Kiyo, but why would he kill her though?
Well now.
Looks like we reached the intermission segment, which means it's time for us
To guess the victim quiz.
Monodam, get him. Not a culprit quiz? Yeah, we know who the victims are. The only victims are the people who are still watching the drawn-out, boring crap.
Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden?
It's okay. I'm sure everyone is happy.
How do you know? They could be skipping the entire conversation for all you know.
Actually, some people probably do.
I can take it. I can take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm the real victim here. Me. Why are you getting upset?
If anything, I'm the real victim. I gotta put up all this nonsense all the time.
Absolutely.
That's the right answer, Monodam. Why, he hasn't said anything. Exactly, because there are no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this game, you're a winner. Because everyone mourns you and you get tons of posthumous popularity. Don't say daddy. You don't need to reveal these kind of behind the scenes details.
Right.
Dying makes you more popular. Then we gotta die soon too.
Monodam, get him. Like, Monodam, literally kill him. Resume. I was actually just, thinking, are there people that do skip through dialogue? Probably.
This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
Monodam, get him.
I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary.
Logic does not compute.
Did you hear something? No, I didn't hear anything.
You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet.
I don't like sweet buns. Sorry.
So round, so sweet.
Unless, like, it's
so
different in Japan.
delicious. That doesn't sound scary at all.
It's kind of scary.
Scared too. Scared of losing my
Oh, Monodam.
Did you hear something?
You better not. Don't start bullying the one redeemable thing about your whole crew.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Monodam, get these guys. Monodam killed 2 of you. Think he's not gonna do it again? Get Monfani next time, Monodam. Get her. Yeah, I don't think
Answer
Himiko did
us,
this.
Himiko.
Unless I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you even listening? No, I'm not listening.
Fair enough. That's the end of that. Yeah, that's the end of that. Trial over.
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired.
It's kind of understandable, isn't it?
Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive? And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Yeah, but guys, don't take this as an admission of guilt, because this could literally kill all of us. It's sad.
Whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just
No,
go ahead.
I legit do not. Because I know you're feeling terrible right now. You lost 2 of your friends. You feel like you didn't do enough for Tenko.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
The problem is, Kokichi, is that, like, this is one of those effects of the trials. Is that, like, you know, we haven't already had this all the time, but accusing someone of, like, doing something to their friends can have damaging effects to them.
That's not the problem.
Smoothie.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial! Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired.
She's just, like, sick of it. She's generally sick of it, and her brain is probably fried.
It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
Oh, she's gonna get
You
angry.
needn't worry.
Oh,
Himiko is the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Kiyo, like, we can't... It's logical. But, like, anyone could have prepared that room. We chose that room, like, well beforehand.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko!
I think we should listen to Gonta at least for a bit.
Himiko, not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
To translate something for Maki here, I think when she's saying slow, what she means is that she's so far in this game, to do a magic show, she had to have Angie help her out, you know? she also, like, didn't even get into her own magic room. That was us to help her get into her room. I feel like as well, like, even in the last trial, she wasn't very good at solving anything. And that's not a bad thing. She just is a person who, like, I think is more of a follower than a leader. And that happens sometimes. Yeah.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Are we gonna have a big debate?
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
That does seem like rather a point.
Kiyo, you're being very aggressive with this.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko.
Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. But we can't give up. Yeah, but seeing two of your friends die, one after the other, and then being accused of doing it can be damaging. We survived, we can't give up for the sake of everyone who died. Origin is non-stop debate? With poor Himiko in the middle. Cage, Child, Sounder, and Seance hole in the corner, crossbase on for buddy Kokichi.
In that room was Himiko's
Wait.
decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko?
Are we gonna do something with bloody Kokichi because he tripped on in the other room?
Was Trap only in that room? Other
No.
rooms may be trapped too.
Yes. Bloody
Yeah,
Kokichi.
Even if Himiko picked the room,
There we go. We have it.
someone else could have set that trap.
There we go. Thank you so much,
Your
Gonta.
opinions are empty words.
You're being so aggressive here, Kiyo. Being so aggressive. But now we know. If the culprit's plan were to make Himiko a suspect, they might have persuaded her to choose that room somehow. But how and what would it tell us? No, maybe...
The seance
Is that what they're
in
saying?
that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
No. I think we stick with bloody Kokichi for now. And agree with
Of
Gonta.
the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there.
Was Trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped.
There we go. Yep.
Agree.
Yep. Because Kokichi tripped and then played a prank on us.
It's just like Gonta said. Each room was the same.
So whoever was setting up that knew they were going to use one of the rooms.
What? Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Kokichi will tell you.
He's actually tired.
Careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
He's just a baby.
While you were in the room next to the crime scene, you found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
And literally split your head open to the point that you had a crimson mask.
What? Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Yeah, no matter what room they would have picked, there would have been a trap.
You!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
She doesn't care.
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
This is good. This is really good, Shuichi. Keep your chin up and live facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right?
Shuichi doing this is actually a big character moment for him too. I feel like this is something someone would have to say to him in like the first 2 ones. The first 2 trials.
If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And don't just let Kiyo bully you around, okay? Like, we're not doing this.
If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
For sure.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore.
That's your catchphrase.
I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive.
Good on
Do
you.
not say everyone. After all, the Blackened is still among us.
Yeah, and it's you, Kibo. No, it's not. It's definitely not Kibo.
There you go. Killing the mood like usual. But damn! Well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my
Soul bro. Soul bro.
Your soul, bro?
You know, we'll take it. I'll take it.
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
In what way?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
I mean, probably because they didn't go into the rooms, right?
That is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic.
There we go. She's back. She's back.
Well, that's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for the murder? Ah, that must have been the reason. What? Why did no one step on the floorboard until the murder happened? We have 54 seconds. Why? Why? Wait, what do you mean? Why did no one step on the floorboard until the culprit used it in the murder? Because the seance circle. Hold on a second. Right? Could we say that? Where's that? Where is that? No? Bloody duct tape? Where's this circle? This?
This is it!
Yeah, because they didn't want to mess up the salt circle.
It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, no one wanted to mess it up. Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
I mean, again, I can't say what was, like, I just need to see what's happening. That's right, if that's the case, then the culprit... It's Kiyo. Yeah, it's Kiyo. Right? Because he's the one who drew the circle. Right?
It has to be you!
Yeah, he drew the circle.
Kiyo. Was it you?
Whatever are you talking
Is this gonna
about?
be... Did Kiyo do it and we're gonna have to prove that it was Kiyo now?
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kiyo?
I mean, it makes sense, and especially with how hard he was going in on Himiko.
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick. But that's not all it was for.
Where was he standing?
In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined.
And he defined all of
Those
that.
variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder.
There you go.
Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Well, Kiyo,
Answer already! Did you do it?
He's not just gonna say yes. But it would make sense. But again, I don't know what the motive is, though. Did they explain the motive? Like, there's a clear, defined way he could have done it. Oh, are we gonna have a breakdown finally?
What is so funny? I was just thinking.
So this is how each blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
And how Himiko felt when you were blaming her too.
What? An intriguing experience?
Yes, Smoothie.
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
It depends on his position, no?
That is problem.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
How can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
The bent finger is very weird. The culprit stepped on that exact floorboard even in the darkness. But how? How do they move around in the total darkness? In a room in the dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe...
Maybe what?
Did you figure it out?
Yes, Monkey, I did. The culprit didn't even have to see it at all. They used hearing, touch, smell, sixth sense. Touch? Touch.
That's it.
Okay, I guessed. I was like, they smelled Tenko? She smelled like lilac and gooseberries?
See. They felt.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right? Were there any other markers within reach?
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
I'm sure there was something. What's the marker? A landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. It must have been at the scene, I know it. Hangman's Gambit. Oh, another one of these. C-A-N-D... Candle. Let's try. Is it a candle? No, it's not. Because it's not enough letters. So something at the scene. A. I. M. M. Hold on a second. Can I look at my magic? Magic. Is that G magic? Where's G? Okay, magic what? Circle? Where's I? There's I. Is that C? So is it magic SC or... No, it's not circle. Magic... We can try put a C there again. You need ANDL though, right? I don't know if you can put it there though. There's no A. No, there's A. No, that was not an A. What are we looking for here? Circle? Is this circle? It is. Okay. There we go. Okay. So he probably did the one space that you can walk into the circle in.
That's it. The magic circle. They used the magic circle. Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
Are you serious? Wait, so that's why the seance didn't work?
I see. So Kiyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew
That
the
is
magic
actually
circle
pretty
with
insane, but pretty
salt
cool.
to use it as
Not
a
cool how
guide.
what it did, but insane. What you think, Kiyo?
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong. Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
So what?
Yeah, I'm actually kind of confused in this too. A lot of this is still very confusing, but I still have like a more of an idea, I think, than the last trial.
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes? The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
Him goes right back into it.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
So which is it? Is there any way to check?
Yep, let's go back now. Let's go upstairs.
Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
True. I see another piece of the puzzle. Drawing the circle with salt all but guaranteed it would be temporary. The investigating cell would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
Kibo?
What a pain. We don't have any way to check it now.
Did he take a picture?
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
You have my attention, Kibo.
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Kokichi, you're very funny, but...
Hey, may I have your attention?
Oh, I said cut that out! It's too bright!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
About what?
I had Miu add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
Miu should know this too then.
What the? No way! Did you really?
Wait, you didn't know about it?
Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that
Please,
Wait.
let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
What did you say? Is the camera for what else would it be for then?
Alright, so what is this function?
It's an image recording function.
Camera.
Image recording?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory. I'll give it a try.
That's actually a really cool invention. This is why I say like Miu is actually very smart. Like she is very smart with her inventions and stuff.
Ready?
Oh, what an image. Oh, thumbnail. Wait. Wow. Oh!
From your mouth?
Let's not do that. That's really weird. Actually, it's kind of cool. Kind of like Robot Boy.
Also used magic like that before.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance. Please confirm
So
that
it-
the floor of the empty room is clearly visible.
So it's to do with his memory and like hard stuff that happens in his memory or sad stuff?
Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay, got it.
Shuichi's like, I guess. I reluctantly took the paper from Kibo's mouth. It's a robot. What are we saying here? It's not that bad. So this is the magic circle used for the
Well,
seance.
Shuichi, do you notice anything?
Do I? No, I don't. What do you mean? What do I notice? There's a gap in the circle? Here? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh god, we're gonna die here. What do I have to notice here? I genuinely don't know what I have to notice. I might take a guess. This?
There!
That was the only other thing that was becoming bigger.
This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you.
That was literally the only other thing in the picture at that moment that was activating when you hovered over it.
You never would have seen through Kiyo's lie.
Oh.
My lie.
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie, isn't it?
It's kind of sad as well, though, that like you become more efficient at doing these trials, even though you know someone's gonna die, and it gets more and more efficient as you're going along.
The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
Fair enough.
So it was different from the document after all.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my thanks? I'm the one who installed that function.
Big thanks, girl. Big thanks.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health.
There you go. I believe her.
Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds. You're what? Why?
Look. Let's move on. It's none of our business.
Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality.
Let's move. You don't have to explain anything to anybody, Mew.
Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so...
If you want to explain this, you can, but this is none of our business.
See? You're all grossed out! This is
Exactly.
why I didn't want to tell you about my plan!
I'm okay with never knowing. I'm okay with never knowing anything.
Your poop. No one cares.
Oh, wow. Someone had to say it.
Kiyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
So, Kiyo, if you have any objections...
He's gonna have some objections. Are you serious?
Fiction.
Wait, what? Already?
Well, since you've
Oh.
given me the option,
It's one of these. I thought it was like the game where you have to do the rhythm game.
To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion. Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
Yeah, I literally thought it was gonna be something else. Marker Stone, loose floorboard, iron cage, white sheet, dog statues. The white sheet I think is gonna come into play. He was the one who did the white sheet.
The murder weapon.
Oh.
It was set up in the cage.
Yes.
The only people capable of that.
How am I getting this?
are
What the
Kokuchi
hell?
and Shuichi, who carried the cage. So suspicion should fall on them.
What about the white sheet? Huh?
True, we could have placed the sickle there, but we could
Yeah.
not have removed it later.
The person who
Because
used the
we
white
weren't
sheet could.
The ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
And the white sheet.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko.
No.
But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi.
Oh god,
But
I'm
in
terrible at
regards
this.
To that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor
Oh, go-
did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
There we go.
Cut through your words.
Yep. We said this from the start.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kiyo.
Yep. Because you moved the white sheet from the top. We said this from the start.
By covering the cage with a white cloth. You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth. And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth.
Would it have had the impact? I suppose it had the velocity if you're getting shot up from the floorboard. But I think it still would have been very difficult.
Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly drop the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
You're admitting it? Is he actually admitting it?
Correct? Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into.
But why would he kill Tenko though? Like where does that get him?
So, it was you? You killed Tenko?
I have no idea where that gets him.
Yes, you'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen. Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
Because he didn't kill Angie.
What you talking about, Kiyo?
What type of reference is that though?
You still don't understand? I killed Tenko, that is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Because we're only talking about Angie's death, yeah.
Meaningless?
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
That's why, what happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served. So yeah, people are saying as well there's different rules for every killing game. It's not, we can't just apply the old rules.
For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue.
We have to prove he killed Angie.
Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed
He's right.
Angie.
He's not wrong.
Trivial issue? No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
But why would he kill? I'm trying to make sense of it as well, though.
Simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
100%.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you.
A lot of people didn't like Angie. Like the audience.
You're the one who killed Tenko. You gotta be the one who killed Angie.
He's probably one of my subscribers.
I understand how you feel.
She's so passionate about this as well, though, because again, like this
rationally and calmly.
It's hard to discuss it rationally and calmly, especially for someone like Himiko, because again, it is her friends. It's her friends that have done this.
There is a non-zero
have died.
possibility that Kiyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
He's an empath 3000.
Of course I understand. I worked really hard to understand.
Oh,
Hey, why you
our
getting all
boy.
worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
That's enough! It's voting time!
No, Himiko.
Vote for him!
No, I disagree. No, we can't yet.
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kiyo culprit?
He killed Tenko for some reason. He apparently didn't kill Angie.
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have.
So he killed Tenko so he could also get a chance to escape. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that. Any way you look at this case, Kiyo is obviously the culprit.
Yeah, but like again, we can't pinpoint him at the Angie murder yet.
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
The culprit's one of you. Wowee! This argument is getting intense.
Is he gonna do one of those debates? The group debates?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial ground.
Well done, Motodam.
Yippee! I've been waiting for this!
Why were you waiting for it?
Kiyo confessed to killing Tenko, but he insists he didn't kill Angie. So this is so weird that we have someone here who's just like, yeah, I killed her. But you can't do anything about it. That's a first. We won't forgive Kiyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. We have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone. Do we think Kiyo... Why would he kill 2 people, though? It doesn't make any sense. Unless it does make sense to you guys. Well, I guess if you guys have played it already. Some of you guys haven't. And some of you guys are coming along for the ride with me as well. This is one of my favorite things. It's hard to do sometimes, but we're going to die right away. We have no health. Vote now, don't vote yeah. Who do we have on our side? We have Kiyo on our side? Kiyo killed Tenko and Angie.
The katana was found in Kiyo's lab.
Kiyo, anyone could have entered my lab.
There we go. Okay. Counter that.
So Kiyo did kill Tenko, but he's not blackened?
Kokichi.
Blackened.
Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
Oh, we got Kokichi on our side? We're totally in the right. I'm sorry, guys. Wait, Maki's on our side?
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death.
I got this. Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Okay, this is rather easy, I guess.
Kiyo killed Tenko and Angie.
When we aren't consistent, our position looks weak. You have to work together. If we vote now, we'll never know the truth of what... yeah.
Kibo, we don't know for certain that Kiyo killed Angie.
Okay, this is actually really fun, though.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
The katana was found in Kiyo's lab.
Oh, that's lab.
Kiyo, anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kiyo did kill Tenko, but Kokichi.
Blackened.
Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself.
Kiyo.
Rule.
Not possible.
So the first one's Angie then. Perfect.
After both murders.
Wait, we have Rantaro on our side? And Tenko? And Kigurumi?
I got this. Not yet.
We got a weird team.
Another mystery to solve.
They got a weird team too, in fairness.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and
It's interesting though we're against Maki and Kaito. You know what I mean? Like that's interesting. That has to be a first ever.
He couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
No, that's this one.
But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
So what's the first one then?
The katana was found in Kiyo's lab.
Kiyo,
And I mean this one's lab.
Anyone could have entered my lab.
So it's Kiyo is the first one.
So Kiyo did kill Tenko.
Kokichi. Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
Yeah, now we get it.
He was planning to use the new...
Kiyo, not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of...
I got this.
Yeah, the first one's Kiyo. Okay, I made a mistake with that for
Still
sure.
Another mystery to solve.
Again, like looking at the teams, I guess like we're just like we're not friends with these people. We're paired with like a murderer because we have to be. And like look at the other team as well. The other team is like literally just they're very. Maki's a very like rational person, but I think Maki's just thinking like, okay, if he killed one person, why wouldn't he kill the other person? Like I'm not gonna put this against her. You know what I mean?
Kiyo killed Tenko and Angie.
Where's Kiyo?
Kibo, we don't
No.
know for certain that Kiyo
No.
killed Angie.
It is Kiyo. Yeah, sorry.
He forced his way into Angie's
I got this.
Angie, lab. Yeah, we have this now. This is probably one of the easiest things that you do in the game, but it's rather fun. It's fun, and it like adds like some layer of like conflict to the game too. That's actually really cool. Like again, it's easy. Like we were talking about how easy this is, but that regardless of that, it's still pretty fun. You know?
Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
Rantaro, you say something next.
I got this. Not yet.
Wait, is Kaede on their
Still
side?
another
That's
mystery
okay.
to solve.
I wouldn't have had that, but okay. Oh. Insane stuff. This is insane stuff. Because now it's like you said your opinion, now you're just kind of beating it into them, you know? Really cool. One of my favorite segments in this game.
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Well, Kiyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene. I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
Yes, the outlying piece of evidence at Tenko's murder scene. At Tenko's murder scene? What hasn't been explained yet? The dried blood?
This is it!
Yeah. We haven't explained the dried blood yet.
The blood stain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Is that Tenko's blood?
That bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
Yeah, so what the dried blood aspect of this is weird.
Why was that bloodstain the only dry one?
Because it was there for longer? It happened before the seance. It was there before Tenko was killed. It was from the investigation. The air was dry. It happened before the seance?
That's it!
Yeah.
The blood
I'm kind of confused on where this is going, though.
Tenko's murder. It was there before we started the seance.
Before the seance?
That should make it clear whose blood it was. Angie's? I'm saying Angie because I don't want it to be Kokichi.
That's it!
Wait. For real? I was expecting to get like a little bit of damage before I had to pick Kokichi's blood.
That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
What?
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in her research lab?
What?
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Ah.
Wait.
I guess that's possible.
So she's killed under the floorboards?
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities.
What?
We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her
That means
body was
everyone's
in
a
her
suspect
lab.
again. I was so sure they were trying to blame
If she died
Kokichi.
somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Kokichi's actually like weirdly like half clutch every single trial.
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
Speaking of misleading nonsense, look at you, misleading Shinjuji.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too.
True.
But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
We can't even see if Kiyo's panicking. Angie left her own lab on her own and headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true or... Wait, do we have to pick if it's... Wait, what? What do we have? Effigies hung upside down, gold leaf katana, Necronomicon, cage child, magic circle. So what was not used? This was
She
used.
was killed in the empty room instead.
This was
She
used.
left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room?
I'm not sure. We'll read this first.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
Oh, She solved it.
Herself awake at night. She
Candles will make me fall asleep. Are you kidding me? Oh, I guess.
That sounds like something only you would do, Mew.
Okay, judgy smoothie. Wait, what? What did Kokichi see? Something Angie did. There has to be a clue there.
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed.
Okay.
She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
Do we have to agree?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it. She wanted a candle.
Wait.
Keep herself awake at night.
Hold on. Is there something here? Do you need a candle? You have to burn the Necronomicon, girl. Thank you so much. Mew, you saved the day again.
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed.
There you go. So it's the Necronomicon. You can use, I guess you can use evidence for the same thing. The same evidence twice.
Why would she go into an
Did we use the Necronomicon? Yeah, we have. But there's so much information, I suppose. There's stuff in there.
For candles.
That's it. She wanted a candle.
Oh god. Thank you, Mew. There you go. She has to burn the Necronomicon. How is she gonna burn up? She would have to use like I guess you would have like paint thinner and stuff in an art room.
room to get a candle.
Yeah, her kinky wax play.
No. Angie was going to use it for the ritual. According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead.
After preparing the effigies, burn it to ashes. I love the drawings as well. They're very Danganronpa drawings as well, which makes me think, yeah, they are Of course they are. Yeah. I saw the picture of Monokuma.
Candle so she could burn the book?
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab. So she
Great drawing. The yellow looks so good on Angie. Very much her color, isn't it?
And that's when the culprit attacked her.
Boo.
That's why there was dried blood under floor.
Maybe Kiyo was trying to prepare it beforehand, and then he got a shock as he was trying to prepare for it.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held.
Oh god.
Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance.
And then the gold leaf katana as well. It all kind of falls into place, doesn't it? Yeah.
If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's blood stain under the floorboards.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be a Tua's will. Or maybe the power of magic.
It's neither. I just picked one.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already.
Why are you defending this so hard, Kiyo?
You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab? Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab?
True.
It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
Was she attacked? There's 2 wounds. Was she attacked in the room and then killed here?
I think she was still alive after the attack
Yep.
in the empty room.
I agree. This is 2 separate wounds.
She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
Mm-hmm. That means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that. That's in the Monokuma File 3, right? No? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. I thought it was because it says like... No? Maybe not? Forehead injury. Is this it?
This is it!
Yeah, okay. I thought it would say it in the file. That's my bad. I remember them saying it before, though.
Was a cut to the back of her neck from a katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma. And I think I know why. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking too, yeah. I think this makes sense now.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow.
She must have been so terrified as well. Such a horrible way to go.
Ha! It's all clear now. Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab, and it was there that the culprit finished her off.
You feeling the Kiyo?
All clear. This is all clear.
Oh.
What are you all talking about? All clear. What is all clear?
The case, maybe.
What are you?
Oh, Jesus.
All
Oh, we're
clear?
having a breakdown.
What are you all? You what? What are? I will not fear. I will not back down.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Sweet Korekio, calm yourself.
Oh. Hello. What's the young beauty doing here? What? It makes sense with the beautiful eyeshadow and the eyelashes, but like, the last thing I was expecting to be under the mask. Hello. Two personalities? Is that what we're looking at?
Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning to any of them.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'm rather confused too. Again, the last thing I expected from this.
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
So when he has the mask on, it's one person out. That is again the last thing I expected. Oh my god.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies.
So it must be two personalities.
It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog.
We should probably go back. Like again, I know like if this is something that's to do with his personality and it's a disorder, I would never make fun of it in a million years. And in a million years, obviously we have to figure out what's going on with it though.
Nothing is clear at all.
And like if this motivated the killing at all, as well, of both kill. Maybe one. You know, like again, I don't know how this works because I can't diagnose it. You know what I mean? I feel like if I did, it'd be very icky if I tried to like explain it because I know nothing about that. But still, this is a big reveal, and it's the last thing because I don't think I ever really thought like what's under the mask, more than just like because I'm usually like okay whatever, just like let him wear the mask. Here, I genuinely like was not expecting this. The last thing I was expecting. I expected it to maybe have like scars or something, not to be like a pretty thing.
Angie was attacked in the empty room first, and then carried into the research lab? Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion!
Oh god, this is a breakdown.
You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
Yeah, we got an advance though.
Delusion. Angie's two external wounds tell the story.
Yeah.
After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway
But it did
and
though,
empty
didn't it?
room had no blood stains. Even if you
It
wipe
did.
them down later. There'd
Bloody
still
duct
be
tape.
traces of evidence
There we go.
left behind, but there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
Is that what we're saying?
I'll cut through your words.
Okay. I was wondering where that was going to come into play. It was kind of disgusting seeing all the hair on the bloody duct tape. Let's take a pause for a second though,
There was
if we can.
evidence left at the scene. The
You don't mind taking a
blood
pause for a second there,
Angie's
Shuichi?
body.
Again, I keep saying it. I have no idea what's going on with the reveal with this. It was shocking. It was a shocking moment. But like, again, I can't begin to even say what's happening. Because I don't want to say what's happening, because it could be anything. Is this why he's kept it covered for so long? Because there's a reason he kept it covered then. Because it's like, obviously then like he is putting on like that, or they or whatever are putting on their makeup in the nighttime, or the daytime, morning time, whatever, and then covering up. We saw the lovely eyelashes and the eyeshadows. I just thought he was very, and he still is. I I wasn't expecting a pretty little thing under the thing, you know? It's the last thing I was expecting. But for now, I guess we can talk about this in the after show that's coming up very soon. But guys, thank you guys so much for watching this. We're getting close to the end of this trial. And I figure we're going to be, you know, getting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. I will see you guys very, very soon. And as for my patrons, thank you so much for being patrons. Thank you so much for just being all-around great people and supporting me through all of this. And I will say a special thank you to my Can Never Pay the Big Gangster tier at €15, TieFire02, JB Bull, Janet the Banana, Smidge, Rachel S, and Normal Kara. Thank you so much. Like I said, you got your personal message there the other day, and I hope you enjoyed them. I'll see you guys very, 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 very soon. Bye-bye.